screwing around and start!
Not so legendary Vio. We're going to be talking now about the Death Toy cards, the new other Furnimal cards, Fluffal, whatever you want to call them, Frightfurs. There's some interesting ones here. So, I'm not going to do any more intro, because if you want to see that, just go and see the other video. I'll put a link on the screen, and I'll put one in the description below. Anyways, Death Toy Custom, or Frightfur Custom. Normal trap card. Target one Edgent monster or Fluffal monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. Special summon monster can be treated as a Frightfur monster for a fusion summon. This card right here doesn't have a limit. I can flip up 3 and summon 3 cards. That's cool. So what this card does is, it makes it so Chimera's possible. You got the other guy that I mentioned in the other video, and you have this plus any Frightfur fusion or anything. It makes it so it's really viable to make Chimera now. Instead of having to go minus 40 in order to make Chimera, you only go minus like 3 plus Poly, but still. So this card's really nice. The Toy Custom, it's really interesting. Being able to pull back a Edgent monster or a Fluffal monster like this is cool. Unfortunately, Fluffals specify they have to be special summoned from their hand. It would have been cooler if they said this is treated as special summoning from your hand, so you could continually get their effects out of it. That would have been cool, but that would have probably made the deck almost okay, so that would have been weird. This card is very interesting. I enjoy the card. If I can find the pictures, I'll put them on the side. Sometimes these cards are really difficult to find arts for, but I'll try and get as many as I can. The next one is called Fusion Conscription. Reveal a fusion monster in your extra deck. You can add a fusion material monster written on it from your deck to your graveyard to your hand. You cannot normal summon, special summon that monster or a monster with the same name, nor activate monster effects of that monster for the rest of this turn. Basically, this card I decided to put with these Furnimal cards because you can reveal Edgent Scissors, add it to your hand, and you can use it on later turns. You can't use any effects of it. I don't really think that this card's the best, because there are better cards, I believe. But you reveal a monster, you can add any fusion monster on it, such as Edgent Scissors, or any of the Edgent cards that you need at that time. Thanks to Tomahawk, this card won't be that necessary, but I figured I'd put it with this card just because of that. And the next one is Dead Toy Factory, Frightfur Factory. This one's a continuous spell card. Continuous spell cards are weird. They're hard to get rid of. I've mentioned that in previous videos. Some of the best cards in this game, I believe. So, I feel like this card is really good. At that point, ignoring its actual effect. You can only use each effect of Frightfur Factory once per turn. You can banish one fusion or poly card in your graveyard, fusion summon a Frightfur monster by using, or from your extra deck by using cards in your hand or you control. So it makes it so you can poly multiple times. So you can poly, activate its effect, if you banish and poly again, which is nice because that means you can fill your, or not ban, yeah, you know what I mean. You can summon really multiple times with only one polymerization. If this card is in your graveyard, target one of your banished Frightfur fusions and add it to your hand. That is the next card. Frightfur Fusion's effect is a normal spell card. You can only activate one Frightfur fusion per turn. Fusion summon a Frightfur monster from your extra deck by banishing monsters you control or you have in your graveyard as fusion material. So, you can fusion summon a Frightfur monster from your extra deck by banishing monsters you control or in your graveyard. What that means is the Miracle Fusion. We needed a Miracle Fusion. This card means I can poly from hand, use the effect of the other card to poly more cards from my hand, then I can use a double, double Cyclone, sorry. I will be using double Cyclone in this deck. I wasn't originally going to, I was debating it, now I think I'm going to. I'm probably going to keep I'm going to put a Mortal Attack, I believe, 1 or 2 Scythe, and then I'm going to run 3 double Cyclone, because what this card does is it means if you pop this card, or pop the previous card, you can get back this fusion, and it's awesome. Activate, banish, you can fuse a second time, and then get the card back, which is really, really cool. The fact you can banish from the graveyard makes it so you have more uses for the cards, which is phenomenal. It's what the deck needed. These are cards what the deck needed. When people ask me like if I could add one card to Fluffals or what one card would make the deck good, that's not a possible question. They needed a lot, and Konami's like, you want cards? Here you go. Here's a ton. There's a lot of cards in the anime. Here's another one. Stitching Reborn. Doesn't have Frightfur or Fluffal in its name because they don't want it searchable by any kind of stretch of the mind, but its effect is normal spell card, activate 1 per turn. Target one Fluffal or Frightfur monster in your graveyard, special summon it, its effects are negated. That means I get a free summon of monster. It's Monster Reborn. Really good at just 1 card, you can use it. This card plus that trap card means in the monster, pull back Frightfurs really quick and fuse into Chimera, or pull back monsters really quick and just have little silly monsters to fuse or XYZ summon or push for. It's really nice. And the next one is Fluffal Crane. which is awesome. This card is really cool. I was really excited about it a while ago when I was looking at the cards. I was going to be making a video talking about some of the cards that were only in the anime that I was hoping we'd get. And this one's a normal trap card. When a face-up Fluffal monster you control is destroyed by opponent's monster attack or card effect sent to the graveyard, target that monster, add it to your hand, and if you do, draw a card. That is wonderful. Set this card. If I believe, yeah, it doesn't, just double checking, it doesn't have a limit, so you can run, flip up as many as you want in a turn. A normal first turn play is summon dog, end. Like, add a card. That's cool, but there's issues. Or summon owl, end. Add a card. Things like that. And with the new Edgem cards, it's really interesting. So, this card is summon a dog or something, set back row. You set back row, and it's really nice because now, if they kill him, you activate this card, which says, destroyed, target the destroyed monster, add it to your hand, draw a card. This card gives them a way to go plus for what they needed for their fusion summons that I mentioned in previous Fluffal videos. Konami really did a good job of trying to fix the deck. These are all really, really interesting cards. Fluffal Crane, the Stitching Reborn, Frightfur Fusion, the Frightfur Factory, those cards are all amazing. They're all amazing. Something that the deck really needed. These cards are exciting. They're making it really fun to kind of play the deck. I'm going to have to be modifying the deck a lot. I do not know how I'm going to do it because I was having issues getting down to 40 with my old build. I have to change a lot. I might end up taking out cards. Like, I don't even know. There's so many things that can change. The deck works differently because now it can fusion summon without going minus 50, which is something the deck really had an issue of doing. So, these cards are perfect. Thanks, Konami. Nothing else to say. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Which cards do you like? Which cards are you going to run if you're going to play the deck? I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day. Yeah. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and make sure to comment down below. If you want to watch our other channels, click the jellyfish to watch Blue play games such as Binding of Isaac Rebirth, or click the butterfly to view our new channel where I will talk about random anime, gaming, or silly top 10 topics. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a wonderful day. Yeah.